A new track just came in from the Hurricane Center, and this storm expected to gain strength and become a Category 1 hurricane as it moves into the Bahamas, a little over 700 miles away from our area, South Florida, and moving in northwest, so moving in our direction the next 24 hours. It is expected to get up over into a favorable weather environment overnight and Friday, which will help it develop into a hurricane. Overnight and early tomorrow morning, winds at 65 miles an hour, then eventually working very close to Nassau and Paradise Island in the Bahamas, a big tourist area. That would be Saturday, and then Saturday 8 p.m. Very close, or perhaps even a landfall around West and Grand Bahamas, a Category 1 hurricane. You'll notice we're starting to get into the error cone here. It has shifted even at 11 o'clock a little farther to the east. So that is welcome news for us. We're not certainly out of the clear, but any shift east brings the strongest winds offshore. Not so good for the Bahamas, especially with this intensity as a Category 1 and a lot of debris still down in the Bahamas from Dorian last year. Here's the forecast tracks. I should say the model guidance in very good agreement. There's one outlier there, but almost all matching up with the official forecast from the Hurricane Center. We have hurricane warnings in effect in red for the Bahamas, tropical storm watch for our area. So we could see tropical storm force winds of 39 miles an hour stronger developing on Saturday. Here's 5:30 on Saturday, brushing the coastline. Strongest winds, the hurricane force winds, stay well offshore though and continue to push off and away on Sunday. In fact, early in the day, it starts to improve, and we could, in fact, see some sunshine on Sunday afternoon as it pulls away pretty quickly. Now, the probability of seeing tropical storm force winds about 50-50 along the coast, so it's not guaranteed, not in the least, and even less around the lake. That's 39 miles an hour stronger. All right, I want to bring in James Wieland, who has more on the local effects this weekend.
Yeah, so let's time it out a little bit again. We have early morning hours on Saturday. It's still far enough away. As we get in the mid to late morning, gets close enough to we'll see some of the outer fringes of the bands moving on through. Now, they won't be solid bands moving through, but from time to time, you'll get a quick squall that could have some gusty winds and some tropical downpours. Now, going through the day on Saturday and into Sunday, it's north of us, and once it pulls north of us, get some drier air to filter on in. We just got to keep an eye on the little tails that come down, and they possibly could dump some heavy rains too. Then it pulls out of here by Monday, and again, we'll keep an eye on that little trailing moisture from it. Otherwise, things will be improving. Now, how about the wind? Now, let's go up to Saturday morning here. Maximum winds here, 20 miles per hour or so. But inside any of those squalls that move on through, you could get some higher gusts. Now, this is Saturday morning. As we get later in Saturday, now you see the storm getting closer. Our winds pick up significantly here. You see we're in the mid to upper 30s there. Gusts over tropical storm force with any of those, and even the possibility of higher if the forecast changes a little bit too. The Treasure Coast a little bit later with the maximum winds. That's going to be the overnight hours, Saturday night into Sunday morning, and by Sunday afternoon, it pulls away. Our winds drop significantly.